Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to another Tarot Tuesday. I'm Mahogany Fleming, singer, songwriter, entertainer, tarot reader, and just a living inspiration to artists and people of all kinds. Today I'm serving you all fresh face because after this I want to do some yoga, so hopefully when I go back editing this I'm not like looking at myself like I'm crazy, but I kind of just don't want to wear a whole bunch of makeup when I'm about to do yoga and it's hot outside. And I didn't want to be inside because it's not like it's a bad day out. Like, it's really beautiful. The sun's not like beaming, but the sky is still blue and the clouds are out and it's nice. So I decided to change it up a little bit. So today we are here to talk about the Chariot. Let's see if you can see that. This card is associated with Cancer, which is my ascendant, my identity, a huge part of who I am. The angels for this card is commitment and follow through. I don't really talk about the angels that much. There are angels for everything, okay? Literally, angels for nature, angels for trees, angels for flowers, angels for everything you can imagine. There's an angel for, and the angel for this card is commitment and follow through. The Christian allegory for this card is Jesus Christ's commitment to sacrificing his life for us and for our redemption, which I think is just beautiful. So today, that's what we're talking about, is commitment and when to commit and when to take a step back when the commitment when whatever it is that you committed to did not serve you and does not serve you. And I could talk about this for days because pretty much this is the story of my life. Which is pretty much turning into all the cards if you haven't noticed. Every week the universe has been serving me the energy of all of these cards. And it's so fascinating to me how it works. I mean, and I think that's the beauty of a teacher. And I am a teacher. That's what I do. Like, I learn by teaching. And so the beauty of a teacher is that you have to walk through the things that you're teaching. And if you're not, then the universe has a way of making you keep on going back to the same lesson until you learn it. And I'm finally at a point where I'm like, all right, look, I'm ready to keep things going. Like, I don't want to hold myself back anymore. So I'm allowing myself to feel and embrace all of this energy that is being thrown at me every week. So if you see me a little tired, you see the energy that I had when I started with the Magician. Now it's kind of like, okay, now shit's getting real. That's why. Like, I am literally feeling the energy of all of these cards in one way, shape, or form. So, like I said, today we are talking about the Chariot. And it's so funny. I'm sorry, like, I haven't been showing the cards and using the symbolism in the cards to really explain the message. So I'm going to go back to doing that as much as I can. On the physical level of this card, it's all about making commitments and following through, whatever those commitments may be. When we make commitments and we follow through with them, it gives us a sense of personal power. It gives us a sense of accomplishments that is really good for our psyche, that is really good for us in life. When you complete something out, you feel stronger. It gives you a superpower. Even when you fail, this card and actually one of my greatest things that I love to say is I'm dancing on my limitations. Even when I fail, acknowledging that I failed and acknowledging and paying attention to the reasons why I failed, even when I followed something through, I still feel stronger because I know that I can do it again and I will be stronger because of it. So this card is also just about, even in our commitments, we fail. And because of that, we learn our limitations and we only become stronger. Emotionally, this card is all about understanding the power of your words. And when we speak with honesty and conviction, people trust us and they value what we have to say and they value what we have to bring to the table. So spiritually, it's merging together, merging two worlds together to go through life together. So, like we talked about last week, if you didn't watch last week, you'll notice that each one of these cards pretty much flow right into the next. And this card is the Chariot. So we experience the lovers, and that's two worlds acknowledging each other, falling in love with each other. Two different worlds, two different universes coming together as one and falling in love and experiencing, hopefully, unconditional love. This is the commitment to that love or that relationship or that agreement. This card is associated with contracts, agreements, commitments. So after you fall in love with that job, or you fall in love with that person or that city, you make a commitment. You sign contracts, you get married, you move in together, you do all kinds of stuff that could be good. It's just the energy in this card is making those commitments, but being conscious in every phase in life. So being conscious, being aware of all of those decisions that we make. So if you see, there's two sphinxes, and both of the sphinxes represent the feminine and the masculine. Feminine is black and the masculine is white. In this case, the feminine is always the darker, the magnetic, the receptive, the receiving, and the masculine is the sun. Feminine is the moon, the masculine is the sun. The go-getter, what's the opposite of magnetic? Electric. It's the electric. It's energizing. You have to have the two worlds to go together through life together. And if you also notice, he has the crescent moon on his shoulders. He's allowing himself to feel. And a lot of times in life and in love, we don't allow ourselves to feel what is necessary to go through the life together. Go through life together. Sometimes we depend on someone else's emotions for our own well-being, and that's not healthy. That's not healthy. God gave you your own universe to feel. When we bring those two worlds together, not one stronger than the other, not the female stronger than the male and no male stronger than the female, overbearing, is when they come together as one, confident and solid in who they are. They can go through the journeys in life together. The negative aspect of this would be, the Sphinx is not falling in love and making the commitment to go through life together and carry on whatever's on the back, but not really understanding and knowing who they are. In order for you to experience unconditional love, you have to understand them. And in order for this Sphinx to understand the other one, they need to know who they are and understand their limitations. If you don't know who you are aligned with, who you are standing next to, it's going to be really hard to follow out that contract in life. It's going to be really challenging. It's associated with Cancer because of its desire for commitment, deep desire for commitment, and security. Like I said, I'm a Cancer ascendant, and I know for a fact that my life challenge is being conscious in the commitments that I make. When I find something that I fall in love with, you don't have to marry it right away, whether that's a dress or a relationship or a job. A lot of times, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant Cancers, we can kind of find something that we like, find security in that, and not really get the full picture. There are other Cancers that, because of that, they have been hurt early on in their life, and it's really hard for them to commit to things in life because they've been hurt, so they run away from commitment. It's also being conscious. My challenge in life is to allow myself to be sensitive, to allow myself, in being sensitive, to still use my imagination and embrace my imagination, but still know how to protect myself, protect my loved ones, and protect my family. Cancers have a strong sense of family. The lesson for Cancer is to stand up for what you believe in. Be vulnerable. Don't be afraid of rejection. but to still protect yourself in the process and protect your family dynamic. A lot of times we feel that enthusiasm in new love, and then later on down the road we feel, and we have to ask ourselves, am I being pressured to stay in something that doesn't serve me? A lot of Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I know for myself, I struggle with when I committed to something, actually walking away when it doesn't serve me. And I admire people that know how to walk away from something when it doesn't serve them. Me, I'll stay there. And because of that, the relationship becomes toxic. And then we don't serve each other. And we all know what happens when you stay in something, relationship, whatever it is, when something doesn't serve you. Shit gets real, real quick. A lot of times, I know doing shadow work for myself, and I will do a video talking about shadow work, but it was a huge challenge for me. It was a huge challenge for me to really look back and look at my failures, look at where I committed to something, and how I hurt myself in the process because of something that I committed to. Oh goodness, it's raining outside. I love the rain. I'm still gonna do my yoga in the rain. I don't care. When you find yourself in a situation that you have, you realize it doesn't serve you, you have to have the courage to leave. And a lot of times, the reason why we don't have the courage is because we're afraid. We have to understand that fear can cloud our spiritual judgment to make logical decisions that serve us in our lives. So, I got an interrupted call came through in the middle of the video, but I'm finished anyways. I want to finish this video with a short, simple meditation. If you don't know much about meditation, and if you don't know much about shadow work, and using meditation to help heal you, it's possible, and it can help you, and it's helped me tremendously. What it is when we do shadow work, we're working with our imagination, which is associated with Cancer. And a lot of times cancers are known for their imagination and their intuition. Something that people don't know, and we can have a whole nother video about law of attraction, but our subconscious has a lot to do with the law of attraction. And the truth is that the subconscious doesn't know the difference between reality and non-reality. The subconscious doesn't really know the difference between past, present, and future. We can use our imagination to tune into that subconscious part of our minds and change our entire reality. So right now we're going to do a short, simple improv for myself, meditation exercise, and I hope that it helps you, because right now it's helping me. It's helping me change some things in my life that are just, I couldn't fix. I couldn't figure out. And it's crazy how the law of attraction works when you believe in it. And it does work. So yeah, close your eyes, and we're going to still put our hands on our heart, our heart chakra. Because I strongly believe that when we, and close your eyes, when we overcommit ourselves, and when we have a fear of commitment, it's because our hearts are broken. Whenever we are excited to commit to something and then we get let down, our hearts get broken. And we're not as sensitive, and we're not as receptive to new life, a loving life that we all deserve. So place your hands on your heart chakra and just take a deep breath. Every time you exhale, go deeper into your subconscious mind. This is beautiful because we hear nature outside with us. I love to meditate in nature, at least under the natural light. Take deep, deep breaths into your heart, right into your chest. Take a deep breath right in your chest. Loosen up the wheels in your heart chakra. Your chakras are nothing but little wheelbarrows. You have chakras all over your body. Sometimes they can get clogged up, especially when we're hurt. I want you to use your imagination and think about a situation in your life that you overcommitted, a place where you committed to something that did not serve you in your life, a place where you committed to something that hurt you tremendously. Think of that moment. Allow yourself to be in that moment. And I want you to create a completely different reality. Create a completely different situation that your subconscious mind, that is realistic, that your subconscious mind can relate to. Keep breathing, and you are more than welcome to just sit and do this, even after the video, because this video won't be long. Create a completely different reality. I know I'm doing it right now. What if I did not give my all to this situation that didn't serve me? What if I was a little more conscious in this mutual agreement that I signed up for? Believe that. Breathe. Allow yourself and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. It's okay to forgive others, but you have to forgive yourself first. Understand that you have to give yourself room for error in this dimension, third dimension called life. Continue to breathe. Like I said, you have plenty of time. If you need time, you can pause the video, do this after the video. For time's sake, I'm going to end it. Allow yourself. Forgive yourself. Give yourself time. Be gentle with yourself. Take a deep breath and come into your conscious mind. Breathe and step back into your frontal lobe. Gently close your eyes. Be gentle with yourself. And open. You can do that as many times as you want. You can do it every day. Forgive yourself. This is all about forgiving. And if you are in a place right now where you are looking at committing to something, then change the meditation and allow yourself to be conscious in the situation that you are in right here and right now. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Tarot Tuesday. I love these meditations. It kind of ends things. It kind of closes the seal nice and tight. So next week I will be in Vegas. I'll be coming back on Monday, and I won't have time to record, and I'll probably be tired on Tuesday. Going to Vegas for work. We're going to be performing there, and I'm really excited. I'm going to be posting videos and all that kind of fun stuff. So I won't be able to record a Tarot Tuesday, but isn't it funny how the universe works? I already did the Lust card because the Lust card comes after the Chariot card, and I already did that. That was the very first one. So I'm just going to repost the Lust card, which just so happened to be outside too. Isn't it crazy how the universe works? So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all not next week but the following week. And I'm excited for the Hermit card, I believe it is. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.